Hello everyone, we continue to play Trails in the Sky. On a previous stream, we have been looking for the reporter, the Neil, because I'm blind. So we spent the whole stream looking for him, but he was just drinking in the bar basically. So, and we found him eventually. He gave us a direction where to look for our Capua family, our burglars and kidnappers. And we basically need to go to Revenue, I believe it's called Revenue Village or something like that. But first let's check the side quest. We have a new one, and it's a short-term quest. Escort request. I'm searching for someone who can escort me to the Crone Pass checkpoint. Please see me at the Frieden Hotel ASAP. That sounds urgent. The monster we couldn't find. New Ansel Path monster. A ferocious monster known as an Ember Turtle has been spotted roving the New Ansel Path. Braces from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Alright, let's check out this escort side quest first. Kinda wanna see what this is. And why is this considered to be difficult? Pardon us, but are you Mr. Hart? Huh? Did you by chance see my request on the bulletin board? Yep, that's right. Oh, you finally came, huh? I've been waiting around here forever. I need to get to Rouen ASAP, so I'm looking for an escort to take me to the Crone Pass. What do you say? Do you think you can handle that? Of course. Yeah, sure. Why am I glad to hear that? You guys are like saviors. I hear the mountain trail has a lot of monsters, so I'm too scared to walk it alone. But what are you going to do after you reach the checkpoint? I've got the guild taking care of that too. I've got a bracer from the Rouen branch coming to me to meet me there. Ah, I see. So what should we do now? Is everyone ready to go? No, I think we should meet up somewhere else later. We need to prepare for the trip. That's fine by me. I'll be waiting at the west gate, so once you're ready to go, please come find me. Let's see, the west gate, huh? So you mean by the mayor's residence? Okay, then let's get to work, shall we? Roger that. And we need to split up for this. Why? Let's check out on our boy Oliver. Oh, he's not here. What the hell? Looks different. Unbelievable, my wife is set on buying more stuff, not to mention she was just barely shopping here not a few minutes ago. I hope they can get these flights going again sooner rather than later. This is terrible, how could this have happened? I've spent all the money I have for today, no! I can't figure out when they're going to slash prices here. Oh, Lila or Lila. Miss Mabel is the type of person who thrives the busier she is. She's just like her father in that respect, but I'm worried about her health. So we're buying some medicine. So this is the Bose Market, huh? Pretty lively for a marketplace in a small country, if I do say so myself. Maybe I'll have a look around after I finish up with my business deals. Alright, Oliver is not here. Maybe he's in revenue as well? I bet he is. There's nowhere else to go. Are you ready to go? Yep, we're good to go. Or no? Yeah, let's go. Great, I'm ready myself. Alright then, I'll leave the rest up to you. The Chrome Pass is to the west of here. It's pretty far, so let's not get careless along the way. Understood. Let's get going, shall we? Let's speed up a bit. Because I believe it's really a long way. Oh no. Bye. No. Touch me. Oh, I remember this place. It's kinda nasty. I should just fight him. Yeah, let's just kill him. It shouldn't be a hard fight. What? What is going on? Why do you miss people? Scorpion lives for too long. Huh? What was that? I could have sworn something moved. Oh no, it's an ambush. What are those? Some sheep rats? Is this an ambush? Damn. Don't tell me they're intelligent. What are we going to do? Calm down. We've got you covered. I'm not sure. There are monsters to the front and the rear. Alright then, it's time to charge through the front, attack the rear. Ooh, that's a hard choice actually. What if not everyone will charge properly? Well, since we have a person we are escorting, I guess we should protect the rear. Protect the rear. Steal! Don't split up. Crap, I'm too late. Huh? Well, both choices are suggest us to split up, I guess. We didn't do anything wrong exactly. Maybe a bit, I don't know. We are completely surrounded. Ah, did I make the wrong choice? Worry about it later. Right now we've got our hands full with these monsters. Surprise attack? Why? That hurts. A lot. I might die in here. Like it. Damn. doesn't look good. Barely. Just barely. Phew. Somehow, we managed to get them all. Oh man, you guys really saved my hide. Hey, I told you everything was going to be alright, didn't I? I can't believe that we came out of this in one non-bloody piece. I gotta say, brace or something else. That was amazing how you took care of these monsters just like that. When it comes to my skill with the staff, it's all over for these monsters. How about I give you a free performance while we are at it? Knock it off, Steel. If not for your poor judgment, we could have taken care of these monsters a lot easier. Oops. Well, I think this was a good learning experience at any rate. Let's move on out. We could be attacked by monsters again if we stay here too long. Yes, I'm in favor of leaving. Let's go. I will not be a monster snack. The checkpoint is just up ahead, so let's be extra careful until we arrive there. Okay. Let's heal first. Because we are barely alive. Guess I shouldn't be greedy on heals. Well, it looks like we have finally made it. Phew, that was a pretty rough climb, huh? Well, we can breathe easy now. I think your escort from Rouen should be here anytime now. And speak of the devil, look who's here. Good work, everyone. I'm Junior Bracer Melvin, registered with the Rouen branch. Good work yourself, this is your client, Mr. Hart. Please make sure he gets to Rouen safely. Will do. Just follow me, sir, I'll get you where you need to go. I'm your man. I hate this, just how much coffee have you had, young man? But whatever, I'm counting on you. Get me where I need to go. Alright, thanks for getting me up here, everyone. Have a good one. Good luck with your work. Alright, I'm already late as it is, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, have a good day, fellow bracers. Oh, the guy's very energetic, I guess. Since we had some kind of a coffee reference. That guy was really over the top energy-wise. Yep. Thought I would notice as well. He said he was a junior bracer, right? Which means he's a trainee, just like us, working out of a branch. Yep, you're not the only ones. All junior bracers do that. They're working hard to become senior bracers. Oh man, it looks like I'm going to have to work harder. That's right. It wouldn't be right of us just to rely on Cheryl all the time. It looks like that braces stimulated your motivation a bit, didn't he? Let's see now, how about we get back and report to the guild? First, let's restore our MP, or whatever it's called in this game. Then we will go to the revenue village, as our MSQ suggests. That's not what I wanted to do, but kill it. I can actually craft some food, but not now. Later. Some mute cure, blind cure. We're close to our village. These damn moles.
All right, we're good to go.
Huh? Oh. New character with a portrait. Red-haired guy. Oh. Charizard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That old man is not going to get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I would like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for Bracer. By the way, who are these brats you've got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well, then I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius' kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So, these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius' daughter? You wanna try saying that again with my stuff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Charizard. And be careful not to let these brides drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. I'll keep the swords in mind. Oh right, Charizard. Was it you who took care of the monster near the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me, it was us. I don't think any number of trainees would have made much difference. But anyway, good luck at your search for the Sky Bandits later. Wait, but it was a side quest. What if we wouldn't have resolved it? Would he say something like, oh yeah, I just killed a dangerous monster, or something like that? What is with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see, so that was Heavyblade Agat, huh? Heavyblade Agat? What a stupid name. Agat Krosner, Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific range. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care now how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know that anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so... He didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into. And these things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's go to Revenue Village. You little bastard. You're doing it. I'm the first to attack. Not supposed to work like that. Alright, let's see what we can find out about this sighting. So, what do you suggest? Should we just go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. I see you're all together. What brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I would really like a glass of your fruit wine. Things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of Agat's companions, do you? Well, we are all members of the same guild, but we are not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment. As a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really, please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually, we are in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Oh, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really, is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky the night of the incident. But he's a kid anyway, you think about it. So he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, we need to find a kid. Louis. B. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no, we are here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we are bracers. Bracers? You mean like a god? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Oh no, here we go. Wow, it's amazing. It's like a tornado. I hope you've learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Still, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by any chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of a flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine, we are not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That is consistent with an airliner and the Sky Bandit airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the two shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore. So, north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have just been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Enough of that, you're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like the stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we are going to prove it. Really? damn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right, let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Hope I won't skip any side quests by doing that. I think I shouldn't. I believe we have actually found some kind of a mine last time in here. But it was locked. Some kind of a heavy amber lock. Bastard. Oops, wrong way. And here we are. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently, which means that there's no possibility that the Skybite is entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated this place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What is wrong, Steel? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. See. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Steel, it's rather subtle, but there's air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that, aren't you more interested in what is inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's blast this lock off. Hey, don't even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. Damn, this is backtracking. The doom of old JRPGs. Didn't really want to fight this guy. Let's just run. He has a crit. I don't want to deal with it. Right. Where is the old man? Are you looking for my husband? Since it's this time of the day, I'm sure he's up at the grave site on the hill. Right. So this is where you are, Elder Ryzen. Yeah, Ryzen. Oh, it's you, young bracers, is it? Well, it's a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all the souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bowes region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray, and this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines, but I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Oh right, there was something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we would at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I searched Lewis's story, it really got me thinking. We would like to check the place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Oh right, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Bandit mine key. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks are the reason. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it, we are always in debt to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. So let's go back to the mine again. Oh no, it's a dead end. Leave me alone. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Phew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about skybinders, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Okay. And we don't have a map again. Let's check out these monsters. These monsters don't like arts. And they don't give a lot of... Oh, they'll give a lot of crystals, but not a lot of XP. So I guess I shouldn't fight them too much. Let's try to attack them. Oops! I'm not gonna die easily. We survived. How the hell? Damn it. It's not cool. I don't like this place already. It's almost impossible to kill them without magic, and I don't have too much MP. Oops. Man, it's bright in here, huh? Isn't that the quiet scene? It looks like we've hit the jackpot. Too early. I'm not ready. I want to search the place. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. And what is an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that, aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about it later. We've got to figure out a way to bag those guys before they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. Damn, a steal. It's not the best plan. Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived. What? Huh? The League of what? You bonehead. Why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You are the ones who just had a run-in with Beck in Roland. This can't be right. You are not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right? We're not supposed to be here this early? What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now, hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only these three of you came here to arrest us? You as anyone else, Bedded Boy? You see anyone else? So you are not involved with the others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get them, boys. Damn, a whole band. Band of brothers. Should I use Ashcraft right away? Well, let's try with this one first. Nice damage. Ooh, that looks nice. Crap. Oh no. That's bad. Damn. Do I have a blind cure? Of course not. Why would I? Damn, this guy. Do something. Well, it wasn't too bad. Let's just heal up. What the hell did I do? Not what I wanted, apparently. Oh no. Could have just spammed this guy right away. Would be much easier. I can kill Joshua actually. You dare.
Let's move out.
I have made a lot of mistakes in this fight. Oh, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Jazad got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. Now, you really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of the Exceptionally Dim or something? You making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! And they're gonna get saved again. By the way, ship is not in place anymore. What is this? You've gotta be kidding me. Another smokescreen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to leave without it. Later, bracers. And they flew away again. I guess hostages are not here anymore. Oh, some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It looks like it was a typical smoke canister. The ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once but twice now that they have gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara, quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other restrictive things we can do. Well, you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right. Very alive. I also would love to explore some more of his mines. Where does this lead? We don't have time to be looking around anywhere else. Right now our first priority should be investigating the airliner. Right. Sure, of course. Yeah, that's a big place actually. Wow, it's pretty bare inside. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently the Skybinders managed to make off with it all. At least judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Okay. Here's a lift car. It looks like the same type as this at the landing port. The Skybinders probably used this to move the cargo. There's a cargo lift car. Okay. I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. Why though? It looks like this is the captain's seat. If this were any other circumstance, I would love to see it here. Don't even think about it. Why? Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. Well, I guess the same place everyone else had gone. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining at this place. And it's completely empty, apparently. Well, not much to look for. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Skybinders airship, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed, but this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Skybinders hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in this ship has completely stopped. Which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbman gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Skybinders made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why would they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to sort the cargo, move the hostages aboard their own aircraft, steal the orbital engine, keep clear of the Royal Army's search party. Digitalinda because their hideout is somewhere weird. Clear of Royal Army's search party, maybe? I don't know, maybe Digitalinda? Yes, that's exactly right. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 15 arch in size, In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Skybandit's airship could land. Interesting. Oh, how about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? This seems like a likely place for the Skybandit's hideout. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then, what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation, because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude might be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Legrand. We should be able to contact the Haken Gate if we use the orbital telephone. So now we can explore the mines. I hope we can. Those monsters there are kind of tough. Oops. Huh? What the heck? Great, now this was something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad, since they have saved us the trouble of having to contact them. Oh, here's some aircraft. We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids. Are the Skybandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Skybandits? Can't you see this shiny emblem on my chest? The bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. Oh, General. Our old friend. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought a lot of you were conspiring with the Skybandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happened to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Skybandits are? Are the hostages inside the airliner? We almost had the Skybandits, but they managed to escape, and there are no hostages to be found here. It looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Skybandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute here, how about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly. Alright, man. Take them into custody. Oh crap. I hope I still have time to do all the side quests. The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. I guess all JRPGs has to have getting into jail part. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Skybandits, then I'm sure we would have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Skybandit leader we fought at the old mine said, right? He said, "This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early," if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you? So I don't know for sure, but I would be but I would bet that is what he meant. Which means that the Skybinders have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they will never get caught, which means we were the only ones that stood a chance in nabbing them. But now we are stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little shitbag. My. I bet it's our friend Orwell. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice could be recognizable to anyone. Could this unfounded self-confidence and ton of absurd narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it, Oliver? Oh, it's Oliver. Do you remember my Dulce Code? To think that we would meet again in a place like this. It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this. What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we would just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Steele. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to now. You talk so much that I would probably be an old woman by the time you were done, and I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Oh, come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market and then moved on to the Entrose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, my restaurant manager was overcome by my skill. So I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Huh. A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. These conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Oliver. Yet I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh well, this is where the real sub-story begins. That night I had been enjoying a plate of salted duck I would have the chief prepared, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my plate. Consequently, I began to feel that noble red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 mira. 500,000 mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Oliver? Huh, such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vintage of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say any word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiot. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard z and even unassuredly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? And everyone is sleeping. Hey, you three, get up. I'm tired. What's wrong? What are you trying to tell us? You are being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I would like to consider myself that reason. I bet it's a mayor. Mabel, whatever her name is. Mayor Mabel? Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you. But don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Mabel herself. You would better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Mabel stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Steele Bright, and I'm his adopted son Joshua. I see. now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. Huh? You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we have even met once when you were just a baby. Now, wait just a minute. You are a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... I don't know Cassius Bright, the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist dead? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What is wrong with him? It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for Bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is our lives are such a pain because of Dad? That dirty rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I would like to discuss with you. Oh sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we are forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oliver. Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ah, indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really, truly, you would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit too much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And the Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident that there won't be any other problems over the matter. I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of a bad luck. Haha, please don't lay the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mirror. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I for one don't think he would mind a bit. Yeah. He sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you are investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these braces in their work? Ah, could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a sec. What did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I would be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we will be short on manpower. Well, alright then, we'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you are not worth your weight, you are dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Of course I don't mind. I would never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations for you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us. Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bo's South Block. The weapon shop and auto factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So, was this the work of the Skybinders? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see, guess we would better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I would like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not. I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Skybinders. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show. Damn, that was a lot of reading. Let's go back to the branch. I guess we can report our quest. We have received payment from Mayor Mabel for your investigative efforts thus far. Great! Oh, 6,000. That's a lot. And the Petrified Quartz. Keep up the good work and be careful out there. Does anyone have empty slots? Ooh. A lot of stuff. Good. That's pretty damn good. Wait, I have another quest to report. You have a new one, Stone Ring. I was burglarized the other day and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live on Bose's south block. Oh, I think that's it for today. I really want to sleep now. And I start to yawn violently. So, thanks for watching, have a good one and take care.